Welcome. My name is David Barber. I am the president of the Friends of the Valle de Oro National Wildlife Refuge. I also sit as a board member of the Mountain View Neighborhood Association. I am here at the Valle de Oro and have the pleasure of welcoming you to our 6th annual Golden Gala program. Before we get started, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge that Valle de Oro National Wildlife Refuge occupies over 570 acres of ancestral, traditional, and contemporary lands of the Tiwa people. The Tiwa people have stewarded these lands for generations, and in the case of the Valle de Oro National Wildlife Refuge, they continue to play a vital role in its protection, restoration, and prosperity. We acknowledge that this refuge would not exist without the grassroots community movements led by the passionate people of Mountain View, the refuge's host community. With that, I would like to thank you for celebrating our Golden Gala with us. This year's theme for our largest fundraiser of the year is Seek Refuge, something we hope all of you have managed to do during this challenging time, either with your family, outdoors, at your local public lands, at the Valle de Oro National Wildlife Refuge, or your own backyard wildlife refuge. I want to take a moment and give special thanks to our event sponsors and the care package partners for making this event possible and helping to sustain the Friends organization in our important work in support of the Valle de Oro National Wildlife Refuge. I would also like to thank our Friends board members and the Gala Committee who have worked tirelessly to ensure we could achieve our fundraising goals this year. Reinventing our annual Golden Gala took a lot of brainstorming and energy, and we appreciate your hard work and your dedication. And last but not least, thank you for participating in our event from home this year. We hope you enjoy your care packages and continue to engage in our online auction that runs through Tuesday, October the 20th, with the bidding closing at 8 p.m. Maybe you can even do some early Christmas shopping. We are so excited to share a little bit about the impact of your contributions to the Golden Gala and give you a sneak peek into the new visitor center currently being constructed. Again, thank you for joining us, and please enjoy your event this evening.
Hi, I am Erin LeBrake, the Executive Director of the Friends of Valle de Oro National Wildlife Refuge. We are so excited that you got to join us today. Even though we were hoping we could celebrate our annual Golden Gala in person, at least we got to come out to the refuge and show you a little bit of the great things happening out on the property. The Golden Gala is so important to the Friends of Valle de Oro. It really ensures that our organization can maintain its financial sustainability, but is also essential to some of our key programs. Our 4 pillar programs include our Environmental Education Scholarship Program, which we are so excited we are actually able to award 15 scholarships this year, and you'll be able to hear a little bit from them later on. Also, our Albuquerque Backyard Refuge Program, which is our newest program and a really important effort to support you in creating wildlife habitat in your own backyard and supporting our wildlife neighbors. Additionally, proceeds always really go back to supporting our goal of ensuring equitable access to the refuge. And one of the ways we do that is through supporting the Valle de Oro's Environmental and Economic Justice Strategic Plan and our efforts to ensure that equitable access, either through transportation or making sure that people's feedback is heard. And finally, our membership and volunteer programs, which really work to sustain all of the work happening on the refuge and does require some support to maintain each year. Our pillar programs are really essential to our work and to ensure that we're achieving the goals of Valle de Oro overall. Here at Valle de Oro, we always say that we are small but mighty. We have a huge impact as an organization, as a community, as a project, and we're so excited that you felt it was worth your time and energy to participate in our event and to contribute to the work happening here. We say that we're small and mighty, much like the kestrels that have found a home here at Valle de Oro, but the truth is our might comes from you. It comes from the volunteers, our members, our donors, and our supporters, and also it comes from those who inspire us. So I'm so excited to be able to introduce you to some of our education scholarship winners this year. These amazing individuals are the future of conservation here in New Mexico, and they were the winners of our 2020 to 2021 Opening Doors to Nature Education Scholarship.
The Friends Opening Doors to Nature Education Scholarship will help me financially this school year during these challenging times.
Will help me buy textbooks and other materials I need this semester to further my degree in environmental science.
Cover the cost of my tuition, which will allow me to dive deeper into my studies.
Pay my tuition and achieve a career in conservation ecology.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Michaela Ranspot. I am a freshman at UNM and my degree is environmental science. Valle de Oro really helped me to see the connections to environmental justice not only in our community but a lot of other communities, especially within the South Valley. I feel like I got to see how this community really worked very hard to have a space like this available, and seeing how passionate all of the staff was, it really helped me see that help me be able to understand that this is something I want to do and this is something I want to be a part of. I didn't really know what I wanted to go into when I was looking at degrees, but after I started working with video and I started being a part of these conservation crews and just being able to talk one-on-one with everyone that worked here, it really helped me see that I want to have a job like this. I want to be able to work with my community and find ways to make my community better.
Thank you so much to our inspiring scholarship winners and for participating in our event this year. Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to all of the amazing folks who have made this design build process possible here at Valle de Oro. I'm so excited to introduce you to the new visitor center here at the refuge. We are actually in the home stretch, and we're so excited to be able to open up this new visitor center facility for you in early 2021. Without further ado, please enjoy your tour.
Hello, I'm Steve Teeters, architect with Formative Architecture. We are an architectural design firm located here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We've had the pleasure of working with the Valle de Oro community for the past few years on the design of the new visitor center. We've gotten to know the Friends group over those years, and we've enjoyed the collaboration with them, and we really appreciate all their hard work in forming this new refuge. What I'd like to do is walk around the design and the construction of the new visitor center with you today and point out some of the design elements. So throughout the design phase, our team tried to keep three important ideas in mind. First and foremost was that we wanted to create a new visitor center which encouraged visitor engagement. Secondly, we wanted to make all of our design decisions to reinforce the goals of sustainability and conservation. And lastly, but most important, we wanted to make sure that we created a welcoming facility that would encourage the community to own it and make it feel like their own. So with those three important tenets in mind, we marched through the design process with the Friends group, FWS, and the community at large to make sure we got it right. Now, as you approach the facility here, you can see the breezeway element. It is this opening between the two halves of the facility. And this is really where visitors will get to know the refuge. Within the breezeway, the visitor will be afforded shade. They will be afforded on the right-hand side exhibits. They will have facilities for water, drinking fountains, restroom facilities. On the left, they can go in and talk with staff members about activities to be planned throughout their day here.
My name is Becky Hansis O'Neill, and I'm the Director of Creative Services at a local exhibition design build firm called Ideum. We're located in Corrales, New Mexico, and we love working with clients like Valle de Oro to design and build and install all the educational and interpretive exhibits. So when you wash your hands here at Valle de Oro at the Visitor Center, you will get information about how much water that restroom is used, as well as some interesting facts that you probably didn't know about water use in Albuquerque. So that's going to appear magically behind the mirrors. So look for that when you get to come visit the Visitor Center finally. Secondly, behind me we have the breezeway. So this is where, when you come to visit the refuge, you're going to find all the information you need to plan your day, learn about Fish and Wildlife Service, check out the trail map, learn about safety on the refuge, as well as the actual values of the refuge. They'll all be on display right here.
I'm Johnny Barton. I am with Bricon Corporation, and along with our partner CF Padilla, I'm the senior project manager for this project and have been involved with Valle de Oro from the beginning, from design all the way through construction and through final completion, and I'll be here even after as we go through our warranty period and be a participant in the space as a community member. Bricon Corporation is very excited to be part of this project, and especially because it's so unique, being the first urban wildlife refuge in the Southwest, being the first of its kind in the nation, and participating in the International Night Sky as the first urban night sky location. So those are some really innovative things going on with this project. We're currently standing in the amphitheater, which is a unique feature in this project as well. It's tied to the overall building and is part of the butterfly roof that you see as you come in the main entrance. It's outdoor. It'll be available for many activities, and it looks out over the refuge and will tie ultimately to the community gardens, which will be developed at a later date.
So we're in the main visitor center exhibit hallway. So over here we'll have the front desk. We'll have a digital docent or digital volunteer that'll help you plan your visit, a touch screen. And over here we'll have our community space. So here is going to be where we have all our interpretive exhibits, as well as a community space. So folks can sit and charge their phone, look out the window. We really want it to be a refuge inside just like it is outside. So we're very excited to welcome you here to check out all our interactive exhibits and to check out the community space and hang out and relax.
Behind me is the construction of the Future Friends Nature Store. I'm really excited what they have planned here. There's going to be a lot of great opportunities for visitors to learn more about what they can do in terms of building a refuge in their backyard. I'm really encouraged by all of the programming that the Friends have thought about, which will be included in the design of this new nature store. As an architect and as a father, I'm really excited about their program to Seek Refuge. I think it's going to be great, and I know it's going to add a lot to this community.
Erin here again, and I am so excited to share in this moment with you because this is my first time stepping into the new nature store for the Friends of Valle de Oro. We're so excited to have this space, which is really going to serve as the public face for the Friends, and we're going to be able to share our love for the various programs of Valle de Oro through this store. We're going to sell memorabilia so you can take a little bit of the refuge home with you, but we're also going to make sure we provide supplies and resources so that you can learn how to build your own backyard refuge, learn about the cultural and environmental aspects of this community, and really take home a piece of the refuge with you forever.
Another great feature of this project is the water collection from the roof, which will tie into our pond through roof collection of water through a roof gutter system that ties into our catch basement, which is in the ground behind me. It'll be pumped out of there in through a concrete acequia, which will run in and feed the pond with replacement water as it evaporates. The acequias have been part of Albuquerque in this region for over 1,000 years, and we tried to incorporate that same process into this building, tying it together with both the community garden and the pond as we move water through the land.
You can see here the rough grading is almost complete for the constructed wetland. Also in the distance you can see the classroom building, which will provide opportunity for environmental education experiences for visitors. What the design team chose to do is to separate this classroom from the main structure so that it will be nested within the wetland itself, giving visitors an immersive experience into all the habitat contained within the wetland.
Some of my favorite exhibits here at the refuge that we're working on are what we've been calling a backyard story and Voices of the Valley. I'd say those are my two favorites. So for a backyard story, that's completely mechanical, and you as a guest can turn different gears and change the different kinds of plants, different kinds of water features that are in this backyard, so you can make your own backyard. And what happens when you pick those different things, those different plants, things that you want in your yard, the types of plants and animals that show up in this big graphic change. So your choices influence what kind of wildlife comes to visit this hypothetical backyard. So that's one of my favorites. My other favorite is called Voices of the Valley. So this is a listening station. It's a little bit like, if you've ever listened to podcasts or storytelling on the radio, it's like that. So we're in the process right now of gathering stories related to the Middle Rio Grande Valley and folks' connection to nature. And you'll be able to listen to these stories and read them here at the refuge.
When selecting materials for the outside of the new visitor center building, the design team took a lot of factors in mind. Of course, we wanted to make sure that we selected materials that would be durable and easily maintained, but then also had great aesthetics that reflected the ethos of the refuge, as well as had some good storytelling in mind. Some of those materials include the wood cladding, which you can see here, which is beetle kill wood, which has been reclaimed. Secondly, you can see some of the glass that is starting to be installed with this vertical pattern to it. And what that vertical pattern does is it alerts birds that there is a building here and they don't attempt to fly into it and have a strike. So we tried to keep this a safe facility as much as possible. Lastly, you can see steel above us. Steel will be the primary cladding element, which is yet to be installed, but we've chosen steel as a natural weathering material that will complement the warm wood and the industrial glass.
Hello, my name is Clay Padilla. I'm the owner of CF Padilla, and I'm from Isleta Pueblo, and I'm part of the CF Padilla Brycon joint venture who is constructing the project. This project definitely means the world to me. Being here from Isleta Pueblo, which is just a couple of miles down the road here. This is definitely something that the community needed. It's definitely going to bring a lot of the culture together, and that's what I specifically like about this project. Yes, we are definitely building on this project, but it is our intent to constantly work on this project for years and years to come to make sure that the generations following understand what this means. I think that this project has a huge impact on our community, and I think that we all need to do our work to make it something that we all believe in, that will bring people closer together.
Thank you again for joining us for our 6th Annual Golden Gala event. We hope you enjoyed our program and the tour of the new visitor center set to open early next year. We appreciate all of the hard work from the refuge staff and the design build team to ensure construction continued this year, and we stayed on course for opening this new visitor amenity. The work we do is only possible with your support, so thank you. As a reminder, our online auction continues through October 20th with the bidding closing at 8 p.m. on Tuesday the 20th. Remember to bid high and often, knowing that all proceeds benefit the Friends, the Refuge, the wildlife, and the community that we support. If you don't win your favorite item in the auction, please consider making a donation instead on our Golden Gala website to help us achieve our goal. You can make donations through October 31st on the Gala website. We cannot thank you enough for the support during this event and all year long. We hope you and your family are healthy and happy, and we look forward to seeing you in person someday soon. In the meantime, we invite you to seek refuge at the Valle de Oro or by building your own wildlife refuge in your own backyard. Hope to see you soon, and thank you so very much for all of your support and spending an evening with us.